I think one of the biggest misconceptions people have about friendship is believing that friendship is simply about having fun. That if you enjoy spending time with someone, they must be your friend. And if you don't enjoy every moment together, perhaps they aren't. But I don't think friendship is measured by enjoyment. I think it's measured by something much deeper. Not everyone is your friend, and not everyone can be your friend. For a long time, I only referred to those closest to me as friends. Everyone else was an acquaintance. Not because they were bad people, but because friendship is rare. It requires trust, time, shared values, loyalty, and mutual investment. In today's world, that distinction has become even more difficult to recognize. You can have 1,000 followers on social media and still feel completely alone. You can receive endless attention and still lack genuine connection. Because followers aren't friends. An audience isn't friendship. Recognition isn't friendship. The real question is simple. How many of those people would still be there when your life falls apart? My guess is the number is much smaller than most of us would like to admit. Because true friendship is tested by the trials and tribulations of life. It's easy to be around someone who's winning. It's easy to celebrate victories, promotions, relationships, success. But who is there when you fail? Who answers the phone when everything goes wrong? Who extends a hand when you need it most? That's where friendship reveals itself. Because friendship isn't measured during the highs, it's measured during the lows. And perhaps that's why some of the most meaningful friendships in our lives aren't defined by what we did together, but by what we survived together. One of the hardest lessons I ever had to learn involved losing one of my closest friends. One day, he simply disappeared from my life. No dramatic ending, no confrontation, no explanation. At first, I questioned everything. Did I do something wrong? Did I upset him? Did he disapprove of the choices I was making? I searched for answers because I wanted the story to make sense. But eventually I realized something. Life doesn't always provide explanations. Sometimes people simply leave. And perhaps that's one of the hardest realities we must accept. Life is a train car. People get on during different stages of the journey. And when the time comes, they get off. Some stay longer than others. Some leave sooner than we'd like. But that's life. And true friendship shouldn't be burdened by expectations. Because people change. Circumstances change. Life changes. And we must accept that reality. Not bitterly, but gratefully. Because it's the finite nature of life that makes it valuable. That's why we treasure our youth. It's why we cherish moments with family. And it's why we should appreciate the friendships we have while we have them. Because friendship isn't measured by how long it lasts. It's measured by how meaningful it was while it existed. And perhaps that's why I believe a true friend is someone who sees behind the mask we put on. Someone who sees the imperfections we try so hard to hide. The insecurities, the mistakes, the flaws. And choose to love us regardless. Not because they think we're perfect, but because they know we're human. In a world where so many people know our image, very few people truly know us. And maybe that's why friendship is one of life's greatest blessings. Because a true friend doesn't simply celebrate who you pretend to be. they see who you really are, and they stay. Until next time, take care.